Hey guys, and welcome back to the Ultimate Survival Guide. Today our plans are to do some exploring in the rover we're in. We are going to look for cobalt, iron and nickel, and then move our starter base to where we find it, just for ease of access. This will be necessary because we're going to need the metal grids to build the thrusters we're going to need for the mining ship. And cobalt is required for metal grids, so instead of having to find it from where we are, we shall use our little ship. Is our ore detector on, actually? Our ore detector is on. Of course, as of last episode, you can see that we're still trying to make our way back from collecting that, what you call it? Unknown signal, that's the word. There we go. We'll get there eventually. From the start of actually episode 3, where you saw us go collect the rover, I decided instead of trying to go over the mountain, seeing if there's a way around it, because last time we nearly wrecked the ship trying to go over it. So if we can learn from our mistakes, we can try and go round. But all I see is another part of a mountain. So I guess we're going over anyway, but we'll try to go over the easier path. Wow, it's so bumpy. There we go, get stuck. We will make it up this hill. So glad I put gyroscopes on this one. Makes it so easy to turn. So, while we're driving, we may as well look for the cobalt, an iron patch, a nickel, and other resources, because we may as well find the other resources. But first, our goal is to get back and repair our ship, and probably locate our nearest bout of ice, and head in that direction. But I will try to get back, and if anything interesting happens, we'll join. Oh, like attempting to try and dodge a tiny bush. Alright, well this seems to be a pretty flat part of the hill. I was trying to go up there, but here works. Hey, at least we managed to survive it mostly the whole way down. Whew. Alright, after a long and arduous journey, we have almost made it back to our base in significantly worse condition than we left. And even worse than from when we got to the place. But we're almost there, apparently, though saying that. I can't actually see the base yet. There we go, there's the trees. Past the trees, through the trees, and there's my base. Alright, so now that our batteries are fully recharged, we're going to go off to look for some ores. So what we're going to be looking for is we're going to be looking for some cobalt, iron, and nickel in a patch to build which is where we're going to build our base. And we'll also look for other resources as well, because we'll use our miner to go mine them later. There's a way to look for ores where if you go 400 meters up in the air ish, and you can see spots on the ground. The Earth-like planet has black, grey, and white spots. The moon has yellow. The alien has white and grey spots. Mars, Europa, Titan, and Pertum all have white spots. Well, Triton doesn't have any currently. There's no easy way to tell visually. Of course, if you have meteors on, impacts usually have ores. And the large rocks, it also has ores inside. Of course, platinum and uranium can't be found on planets and require going to asteroids, as well as platinum can be found on all the moons. Platinum is used for ion thrusters, which only work in space, while uranium is used to power reactors. Now, the spots that we're going to be going to are those ones over there-ish. You can see some white spots. It's better in the day, but you can see some right there-ish. And I spotted them when we first came to land in the drop pod, if you go back to episode 1. when we're landing, you can look over and see the white spots over there. So we're going to go and check out what resources those ones are, which is why we're going to head that direction. And then, just because I play this game a lot, I know that over that direction somewhere is an ice lake. I think there's another one behind me to the right, but it's going to be more difficult to get to. But while we make our way over to those white spots, which will be too hard to really see now, and we're a little too close to be able to properly see them during the middle of the day, and I'll show you this once we get some ice to fill our jetpacks up with. I'll show you the flying trick. It's actually really useful. You can kind of see the white spots here coming up on our front of us here. But anyway, let's drive up to them. Let's see, ore detector. Or is it on at max range? It is. Okay. Oh, yay. Cobalt. Oh, it's gone, but we'll keep driving forward. We'll probably get a better connection to it in a minute. Hey, there we go. Alright, well, we'll park here because we found our first resource. We found some cobalt, which is one of the big three that we need. So what we're going to do is we're going to, like previously, I'll explain in more detail though. So we're going to put a GPS on it. So if you click K or I to open the panel, and then click the GPS button, then you can click new from current position, type in our resource, it's just going to be cobalt. It's on the planet Earth, so that we know the difference. Number one. We'll turn that off for now. So there's cobalt here. Now what else? Most ore patches come in threes. And so here's our iron. So we've got iron as well, which usually comes with cobalt. So we'll put a new GPS marker. So this is cobalt, new, iron, dash, earth, dash, 1. The reason why we're going to put them under separate GPSs is so that when we're looking, if I want iron and I search iron, if we find nickel here, I might just put my new base here. And it's the best three. I'm pretty sure iron, cobalt, and nickel always spawn together, which is why I continued looking. But yeah, I'm almost certain that's the case, but I could be wrong. I know that they spawn in patches of 2 or 3, usually. So if we go, this is nickel, which I think is spelled that way, earth, and it's our first patch of things, so that we know. Oh, but it's the other way around. We'll fix that quickly. Nickel. Okay, now that we've found our, pretty much where we're going to build our base, now, what we need is to go to where the ice is. Since I know the ice is around this direction, so let's go grab ourselves some ice. Alright, so I've done a little bit of research, and it seems that, from what other people have seen, cobalt always spawns with those 3. So as soon as I found the cobalt, there was going to be iron and nickel, which is handy. The other thing is silver and gold seem to spawn in 2s together, and magnesium, silicon, and ice. Though magnesium, silicon, and nickel's also a possibility. Though they could have updated that since. And look, ice lake. We have arrived. It has appeared. I knew it was somewhere in this direction. It was a little more round than I was expecting. Whee! Whoa. Now that was a little more spinny than I was expecting. Down our little hill we go. I was expecting it more to the left, but hey. Ooh, jump. Nailed it. Oh. Silicon. Ice. Okay. There's a patch here, apparently. Oh, look, you can see the white spots now. Okay. So here we've got GPS. Ice. Oh, no. New from current position. Ice. Dash. Earth. Dash. To keep it consistent, it's an underground mine. So 1. The other one we have, which we'll just do in the same spot, is silicon. That's how you spell silicon, right? Yep, it is. Perfect. Silicon dash earth dash number 1. It comes in 3, so, and based on the 3 it comes in, I'm pretty sure that 3 is magnesium. Because silicon, magnesium, and either ice or nickel, I think is what it is. From the research I've done. It's probably going to be further this way, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Found it. There we go. And we found one of every resource, I think. Oh, other than silver and ice. Magnesium dash earth dash 1. Oh. Magnesium. Magnesium. There we go. Spelled it wrong, but... Well, ain't that handy. Oh, I forgot to turn it off. And we're gonna go driving across the lake. A, because there's usually nice resource patches below the lake. Ice lake. And B, because it's just a flat surface that you can go really, like, just really push the rover. Be fun. Ice dash earth dash lake. Ice driving. Oh, iron. See, told you there was nice resources under here. And cobalt, which means the last resource should be nickel. I've just changed my mind. We're moving here because this is just easier. Dash 2. But let's go find this iron, nickel resource that I know. Oh, nope, it's gold. I saw that right, like, everybody else saw gold, right? I'm not delusional. Gold, I'm sure I saw gold there for a second. We need gold. Gold? Come on, I saw you. Don't tell me I was crazy. I believe you, but please, we need gold. And if gold, that means there's likely silver. This is great. I can't see the gold anymore. Oh, no, there we go. There it was. I saw gold there for a second. Come here, gold. Gold. Where are you? Hey, there we go. Back here. Haha. Well, here's nice and open. And it's by our magnesium, I think. That's our magnesium over there anyway. Might be a little further back, but here's pretty good. So if we go GPS... base. Perfect. Now we'll park here for a minute. And we will go get some ice. Actually, we'll just bring the... I don't know why I'm leaving the rover behind. It's not like I need to... It's not like the base. Let's go get some ice. And then let's go dismantle that base and bring it all the way over here. Alright, we'll stop here. And then left click to dig. We'll ruin the nice smooth surface of the ice lake, but sure. which is a little bit of a shame. Oh, we can build one of the automatic miners that I built in my solar survival series. You know, it just mines the ice slowly. It'd be so handy. There's some ice. Alright, we got a H2O2 converter. There we go, now we got hydrogen. Alright, well I can show you the spot thing, because there's nice and stuff on the lake. There you go, they're the black spots that I'm talking about. So there's ore in that section there, apparently, of this part of the lake. Oh, we're running out of hydrogen quickly. Do I have the bottle on me? Please tell me I have the bottle on me. I have the bottle on me, perfect. Oh, that was a little hard. It's small connectors, so bottles won't fit through that. That's why. Okay. Now that we got our full bottle, if we fly over here where the other iron is, we should be able to... It's very easy to spot it on ice. You don't actually need to go that high because there's no grass you need to deload. You can see there's a patch there is where the resources are. And there should be another patch over here for the other iron we found. If we go over here, yeah, you can see there apparently. Yeah, that's whereabouts I found it, right? Yeah, there's the iron. And if we go over this way, we'll do some searching along the mountain. Based on the environment it's in, the spots here should be white. Yeah, you can see the spots there. You could sort of starting seeing them even in the grass, but they're so much easier to spot. And they're in this cage. If you look at the episode 1 thing, as I suggested earlier, I wonder if there's any other on this mountain. I guarantee there is. Not here, because that's a rocky face, but... Oh, I see some there. What are you? Ice. Oh, we're going to be ice, magnesium, silicon again, aren't we? Ice, ice, ice. There's more spots up here. Magnesium, silicon. Yeah, there we go. We may as well write this down while we're here. There's some more patches right here. What do we have here? Silicon, oh, silicon and nickel. So GPS, no. Oh, hey, look, white spots and a rock. Hey, a cobalt rock. Well, that's nice. Up here, oh, silver. Yo, and that's the last missing resource. We did it, guys. We got all the resources we need. I assume gold's up the top because they always seem to come together. Silver dash earth dash number 1. So you spell silver, right? S. Yep. Perfect. Well, we made it back to our base, and for the last time, we shall be here. We will take down the base as much as possible, move everything into our cargo containers in here. Hopefully 3 medium containers is enough to store all the resources plus the stuff in here. But we shall see. We shall see indeed. Alright, well, it's time to grind this down and move it. Let's get grinding. Now, what our plan is now is to build a new base. I realized I built the conveyor thing already, but what we actually need to do now is build a miner, is build a refinery and an assembler, like a normal one. So the basic refinery, not the basic, the actual refinery, and if we go assembler, and a normal assembler, the normal ones. Each of these assemblers and refineries have upgrade ports, as you can see, and they can be, and added to these ports, can be modules. Do I have unlocked modules? No. Did I spell it wrong? Nope. Okay. There we go. Modules. Here they are. Requires you to build the assembler first. Oh, of course, I do believe we need metal grids for these. If we go for, yeah, we need metal grids, which means we're going to need to go mine some cobalt first. So we'll go out to the lake with our rover, and we shall go mine some cobalt quickly. All right, so we finally made it to the cobalt. If we mine some of this up, make sure that we get nice and full. I think I'm still getting a little bit of stone. Yeah, a little bit. We haven't quite broken into the cobalt fully. We'll come back and collect the remaining bits in a minute. But this is how deep I had to go. It was like 80 meters down. So I had to dig like really deep. And then to get through the ice, because I didn't want to lose it, I built one of my mining machines, but then I broke into the stones. So it's now retracting itself. It's full of ice and stone right now, but we can empty that later. We're already almost entirely full at the base. So we're going to build a bigger base with our cobalt that we finally got. Okay, so at the bottom is a drill. And then above it is a piston. You build a piston, it then attaches to conveyors or whatever. I've got a windmill to keep it running and a battery just to keep it running, just in case that's not quite enough. At least one cargo container. I just did the entire thing of cargo containers to get as much room as possible. And then a conveyor port plus a ramp to make it. All you do is you build your pistons. You go to your control panel on the first piston. I usually set the speed to 0.01 just for simplicity. For both, I try to keep it about between 0.01 and 0.02 in speed, because that's about as fast as the drill will drill through. You just turn the drill on so it auto mines and it just goes down. You just send it down, it goes down, and then once you hit the end of the first piston, you bring it up, remove the drill, attach a new piston, attach a new drill, reattach the drill, send them both down, and just keep slowing down the piston speed so it doesn't go too fast. That's all this is.